leg outstretched from Olafsson on Lautaro Martinez. Lionel Messi, slow run up, hoping and waiting that the goalkeeper is going to move. He doesn't, so then decides to go with a little bit more power. Olafsson full stretch, can't quite get there.
Tells us that. That is exactly what they will set out to do in a week's time on a capacity sellout. Close to 87,000 here, and so many Argentina fans have travelled for far and wide. Perhaps an early indication as to whether we're going to see similar scenes as to those we saw in Qatar. 3.5. Celso maintaining his place in the starting lineup. Iceland able to thwart the threat and launch a counter-attack themselves. This is Albert Gudmundsson on the move up against Hie, the standing right back, and a chance for Iceland. What a ball in that was. Touch on it. Somehow there was no touch. Ellerson arriving.
Ellerson sets up his run to the back post, and Gudmundsson puts it into a dangerous area. It is poor defending from Hie to begin with. Poor defending. A lot of things have to go your way. Most of all, you're going to have outstanding performances on back-to-back World Cups.
Yeah, very much themes of familiarity and continuity. Leonel Scaloni, over 2/3 of the squad that went to Qatar, still very much involved as Argentina look to create some havoc. And down on the ground is Giuliano Simeone, and almost fell back to him, and then the shot all along the ground. An instinctive left-footed effort from Valentin Barco, and Argentina delight the crowd here at Auburn by taking an early lead.
Valentin Barco, that he had a good match against Honduras in one of those players, Scaloni. This is just poor defender from Iceland. Opportunity to clear it. Somebody clear it, get rid of it, clear it. No, all right, fine. Then give an opportunity to Valentin Barco from top of the 18-yard box and give him credit. Stays with it, snapshot, through a whole lot of bodies. The goalkeeper from Iceland sees it late. By the time he reacts, it's too late. Full stretch, can't quite get there. 1-0, good finish from Valentin Barco. And again, poor defending from Iceland. Unable to clear their lines, 1-0.
Given away, and a chance for Lopez to lead the charge. Cutting inside, awkward for the keeper, got enough on it to steer it to safety for now. And then a miss-hit shot on the follow-up from Simeone. Nice.
Uh-oh. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, there he is. Okay. Everybody go crazy. They're all clapping for Rodrigo de Paul, I'm sure.
I was astonished to read this is their first European opponent they've had since the World Cup final against France at the end of 2022.
Sure, Argentina, when you play 3.5 years worth of qualifiers in CONMEBOL, that is as competitive as it gets. But point taken, and oh, by the way, I said that Valentin Barco.
Gudmundsson is standing over. Johannesson as well. There's Gudmundsson who takes it and didn't clear the first defender. I'm sure Barco, who's everywhere at the moment, isn't he? I'm sure he was the full 10 yards. Medina in at left back tonight.
Gets him with a chicken wing.
Things ugly to get their way through the knockout rounds of that tournament. Beating Brazil, remember it well.
This World Cup, that sort of situation in which you have that moment of magic for Lionel Messi, but how much magic will we see? Not quite sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's get excited. Lionel Messi.
Yeah. He shows not this Lisandro Martinez, Manchester United man at the back, who had an injury-racked campaign but is fit at the right time. Here's an opportunity for Simeone, and a shot in the end right at Olafsson in it.
And assuming, of course, that Lionel Messi is on the field. Oh, good lord.
Yeah. Cheap giveaway. Can Argentina exploit it? Nice ball over the top. Good goalkeeping in the end by Olafsson. Needed to be. Pass get on the end of this.
How many of these turnovers have we seen from Iceland? That's good ball in behind from Valentin Barco. Nico Paz, willing runner, and Olafsson makes this save squarely with his nose. Takes it up the fade.
Still Argentina, a goal to the good thanks to that man. Valentin Barco puts in another rambunctious challenge, shall we say. And now he's going to be booked.
As a side note, was it not a bigger uniform for the referee today? Medium. Valentin Barco once again late. He was late on the two-footed challenge earlier on. It comes again with the out of control. And I'm sure for both sets of players, they have been training in the facilities of Auburn University. They're probably thinking to themselves,
shots all along the ground. Just to pencil their names in for World Cup 2026. Here they are trying to put a capper on their first half display. Paz has been driven a little wide ultimately. It was a position that promised much and delivered very little there for Argentina. That should just about do it for this first half, and indeed the halftime whistle sounds.
And there it is.
Started with third place at Copa America in 2019, then won it the next two editions. Here is his team on the prowl again, looking for a second. Nice work by Simeone to tee it up. Is there an end product? Enzo Fernandez trying to provide one, but Olafsson narrowing down the angle, and Iceland able to breathe again.
To where you can find the center forward, in this case Lautaro Martinez, although his movement wasn't the best inside the 18-yard box, he's putting his hands down like, give it to my feet. But if you move, you can actually find a tap.
Iceland got a really credible 2-2 draw now. The threat is provided by Argentina on the break. Oh, and Nico Paz's ball across, just eluding that full stretch.
It all starts for the two center backs from Iceland challenging for the same ball, and now they get themselves out of position. Nico Paz takes a good first touch forward. Now he's going to find Lautaro Martinez. It's a pass that needs to be completed with the right pace, and if it is completed with the right pace, it's a tap in from high counter range.
My FIFA in that category.
I don't know if that's the category we want to be in.
Here's the shot that's on. Oh, and that's packed a punch for sure. Thought they had an equalizer.
And it's all too easy. This is concerning for Argentina. It's all too easy how.
It's two really big misses we've seen at that end of the field. As an instant booking is handed out there, and a little bit of a flare-up. McAllister was the man down. Johannesson in the eye of the storm for Iceland, the FC Köln man.
I think it's a foul. Fine. I don't know why we're making such a big deal out of this. Yes, makes contact with the back of the leg of Alexis McAllister, and then everybody.
Scaloni has been a little irked, hasn't he, by some of the suggestions that it's Messi that's running this team. He went to great lengths in the press conference to rubbish those rumours from the Spanish press mainly, but it's one of those Argentina switches. And here he is getting his first hitch and getting involved immediately and setting it up, and the little clip goes just wide from Lautaro, but is it a penalty? The referee has pointed to the spot.
The back line of Iceland all over the place. Some are stepping, and then you have the right back just keeping everybody on side. Good ball from Lionel Messi, as you would expect, and Lautaro Martinez tries to go with the attempt over the goalkeeper. His goal somewhat out of control. Lautaro Martinez, he's late, and the sliding challenge takes him down. Foul, and now the opportunity for Lionel Messi and for these fans to enjoy Lionel Messi scoring a goal.
More than a minute or two after coming on the pitch, he opens things up for Lautaro Martinez to win the penalty, and now Messi trying to take advantage against Iceland. Slotted home with consummate ease. Ironically, just like he couldn't do against them at the World Cup in 2018, but this is goal number 107.
that leg outstretched from Olsen on Lautaro Martinez. Lionel Messi, slow run up, hoping and waiting that the goalkeeper is going to move. He doesn't, so then decides to go with a little bit more power. Olsen full stretch, can't quite get there. Good execution.
Oh, it's careless. It's Oscarson who's picked it up, and a chance. Didn't quite break their way. Well, another yellow card coming out. Just Almada is the player on the end of the challenge this time.
The argument that Rodrigo de Paul is trying to make to the Icelandic players is, look.
And Enzo Fernandez is the beneficiary. Oh, and he's done really well to dribble through a couple of challenges. Messi on the prowl. Needs an outlet. One arriving. Well, you knew I was going to mention this, didn't you? They beat Bolivia 1-0 in the build-up to the '94 World Cup. Bolivia's only appearance as Messi threatens to break through. This time the whistle sounds. And there's also the small matter of a 1-0 Vino Tinto of Venezuela back in 2022. Here's Messi with the free kick, bending it in, sliding in to meet it. For Christian Romero to try and get on the end of.
Pretty sure that Christian Romero was in an offside position.
Kingur of Reykjavik. After a glorious career that took in the likes of Spurs, Everton and Swansea in the Premier League. Good looking free kick, and well, an open header, a one.
Good service from Sigurdsson. He just tries to do too much with a header. Gave him the full Viking treatment to this
from Leonel Messi. Argentina just trying to ease their way through the final minutes of preparation here before the World Cup gets underway in earnest in a week's time. Here's Messi sliding it through again, surely, and it is number 3. Beautiful finish in the end from Almada, and it was so well worked as the Iceland defense.
You want to repeat that, Adrian, because it was cute. And they did melt. Now the initial option was to find Lautaro Martinez. But Rodrigo de Paul says, you know, let me just give it to Lionel Messi. He'll figure it out. But Rodrigo de Paul, more importantly, he continued his movement. He continued his running behind. And Thiago Almada also then became a presence inside the 18-yard box, while Lautaro Martinez drifted towards the far post. Almada covers the space in the middle. Good layoff from Rodrigo de Paul. Tapping from my kind of range. 3-0. Argentina. Here's the chance.
Very odd indeed, wasn't it? But that is that. It is next stop Kansas City for Lionel Messi and company. Comfortable 3-0 win here against Iceland. The perfect preparation for a week's time. And Algeria next as Lionel Scaloni and his troops will begin the defence of their World Cup trophy won so thrillingly in Qatar 4 years ago.